Hello,
Hello.
Eva and Stuart here from the Adventures of Flamingo and Friends for our second video review of the Royal Nozha Hotel in Hammamet.
We landed in Fidda Airport. It was early September. It was about a 45-minute transfer to the hotel.
Our video starts off with a walk up from the pool. So behind us is the doorway out to the pool, and our room was actually situated there, which is why we're starting it here. Walking up, eventually we'll get to the reception desk and the restaurant. This is a little area in front of the spa, which is very nice seating. Nice gentle music there, isn't
Yes,
there?
there was, yep.
And the spa list. I don't know if you'll be able to see the prices on there. They are all in Tunisian dinars. But you can get a price list with English, I think it was in German, and one in French and one in Arabic. So when you're there, you can see what the treatments actually are.
These were all the activities that are on for the day. Tells you each day by day. And I think that night it was the showtime, which is with the entertainment staff singing, dancing, doing comedy. It's all very good stuff.
Yep, the shows are different every night. And they're very, very good for the...
Yeah. Don't expect Broadway shows, but it's all good fun and very entertaining.
This is the little office where the tour operators, representatives keep their booklets, brochures, trips out, excursions.
And there's a little lending library as well for people to pick up or drop off books, because it's all good taking a book on holiday, but once you've read it, it's a weight to take back again. So feel free to come and browse and exchange.
Yeah, I've dropped plenty of books off there and picked a couple up as well. Opposite is the Hibiscus Bar.
It's a nice big place, lots of seating. There's an outside terrace as well, although sometimes in the evening it can be a bit windy out there. They have a big TV in there which shows sports most of the time, so if you're into your football, that's good stuff. There's also tea and coffee makers available, so help yourself anytime, between probably about 11 a.m. till 11 p.m.
Yeah, they don't open very late,
No.
Which is another nice thing about this hotel. So you don't feel like you've got to stay up all night and then miss the day by sleeping in.
These are the lobby telephones where you can take and make calls if necessary.
Yep, and to the other side, to the left, which I think I've just walked past,
was go back.
There we go. The public toilets. So if you are in the bar or the restaurant, you just need to nip to the loo. There's the loo there. And then this is the reception area.
The main entrance, which is all very grand and lots of marble and lots of lovely seating as well. It's all very glamorous.
Yeah, when you come in here, the staff are like all the staff at this hotel, from the top manager down to the gardener and everybody in between. They are all absolutely lovely. This is the restaurant. Those are the opening hours of the restaurant. I think when we did this video, it was closed. And you should be wearing clothes
suitable
in there.
attire.
Although we did see quite a few people in their swimming costumes.
So we're back down to the spa lobby now, and we're going to go down to the beach.
Yeah, this is where the other part of the video started. And now we're going to take a walk around the pool and show you the way to the beach.
There's the little shop by the back entrance. It sells all the snacks and sweets and things you need. There's gifts and there's a sunblock and all that sort of thing, and towels and inflatables. It's a nice little handy place.
Yeah, it wasn't very expensive either.
No.
Compared to some places we've been, the on-site shops tend to be very inflated prices, but that wasn't very expensive. Not overly much more than when we went to the supermarket, to be honest, because we did have a walk up to the supermarket. That's the pool area, plenty of sunbeds. Depending on what time of year you go, you may need to get up early to get your sunbed, but they don't like you to reserve a sunbed and not use it. So if you get up and you reserve a sunbed, please use it. Don't save it and go to the beach all day and then come back at 4 o'clock. So that somebody else hasn't been able to have a lay down.
Because your towels might be removed.
And it's just a bit mean, isn't it?
And rude.
And rude. If you're going to the beach, go to the beach. If you're going to be by the pool, be by the pool. That's the pool attendant lifeguard who also deals with the towels. And that little hut is where you get your towels from.
when you first arrive, buy the towel deposit ticket at the main reception. Otherwise, you'll be back and forth to get your towels.
Yeah.
It's 10 dinars per towel per person.
Yeah. So.
Which you get back on your leaving.
Sorry, I'm hobbling down with my walker.
It's all fairly accessible. Wherever there's steps, there's always a ramp. The ramps aren't always particularly shallow or wide,
yes.
but they're there.
There is one ramp in particular down by the beach, which I'm hoping they will sort out, which, if you've got a wheelchair, is probably quite dangerous, to be honest. That's some showers, so that if you come back off the beach, you can have a bit of a rinse off so you don't get sand in the pool.
That's the children's play area. They've got an indoors bit where they do animation stuff for the kids, and there's the outside play area as well. When we go, it tends to be not so many children around, so it's not that well used.
Yeah, we don't tend to go in school holidays, do we? So we don't see the kids club, as it were.
Yeah.
The tennis courts, so you can use the tennis
courts.
There's
basketball hoops in there as well.
It was far too hot for me for tennis. Not that I can leap about like I used to anyway.
I think when we were there, it was sort of early 30s, mid 30 degrees.
Yes.
And then next to that, you've got the gymnasium, which is fully equipped. There's lots of stuff in there. Running, weights, lifting, all sorts, rowing, cross trainer. It's normally locked, and you can get the key from reception. There's aircon in there as well. And it does look pretty good, but just haven't quite got round to it yet.
It's because we're on holiday. So those are the opening times. But while we were there, we did know a few people who went in quite early in the morning. They just got the key from reception.
Yeah.
Now, Speedy Gonzales down this bit, because otherwise it would be very boring.
It takes about 5 minutes in total to walk down at a normal pace, but we take it easy. And there's shady parts along the way. If you get a bit overheated, you can stop and have a rest in the shade.
Yeah, and I stopped because I've got my walker I can sit on, which is nice. And there's a little aviary with birds halfway down. I think that was one of the points I stopped to have a little rest.
We're not there yet.
The gardens are fantastic, and the gardener does a marvellous job. He's a lovely man, isn't he? Don't forget to tip him, because people tip the bar staff a lot, even the entertainment staff and the waiters and the maids, but they forget the gardener, and he does work really hard.
Yeah, so there's a little aviary with the cockatiels in there.
Yeah, I think they belong to the gardener, don't they?
Yeah, and he always looks after them. They've all got lots of food and water and cuttlefish.
Yeah.
Flo was quite jealous.
She likes a bit of cuttlefish.
Yeah.
No, she doesn't really. She's made of plastic.
Shh.
And now we'll come to the Petanque Court.
Boule.
Or Boule.
We always have a go at this. It's good fun. One of us is a bit of a hidden diva at these sort of sports.
Yes, you are, aren't
you?
No, that was beginner's luck, I'm sure. And now we come to the aforementioned very, very steep ramp.
Steps and slopes down to the actual beach area.
My idea for this would be for them to get rid of the steps completely, widen and lengthen the ramp so that it isn't quite so steep, because as you can see there, it is very, very steep. I tend to use my stick and walk down the stairs and let Stu
struggle with the walker down the slope.
Carry with the walker down the slope.
And if you've got wet feet as well, it's a bit treacherous, as you can see from me hobbling down.
And if you did have a wheelchair, I think you could.
I have no idea what you do with a wheelchair to get down there.
They did. A couple of people did
come
down to the beach with the wheelchairs. But I think the staff did help them. As we said before, the staff are what make this hotel. They're amazing. They make you feel like family. Because it's a small hotel as well, they all get to know your name. The entertainment staff, they sit around with you in the daytime chatting. There's lots going on, but they don't pester you if you don't want to join in. They won't pester you. They'll ask you, we're off to play petanque. Do you want to come? Or they'll say we're going to have water polo in a minute, or playing darts. But they won't make you come. Right, now we're down on the actual beach with Flo having a little look round.
Yeah, there's lots of sunbed, and there's cabanas as you can use as well. And there's an indoor seating area where there's a bar and a little restaurant where they have a lunchtime things you can book the day before up at the main restaurant.
I think that's only once a week.
Yep. And also they're available there are crepes and pizzas.
Yeah, which are very nice.
Yep.
I will mention that the bar at the beach only has soft drinks, beer and wine, so no spirits. I think mainly because it would just be a pain to drag them down and drag them back up again every day, because the spirits will be obviously in glass bottles. But the beach is, as you can see, absolutely spectacular. White sand. The sea is not very deep. Oh, we're in one of the cabanas or cabanas up here. Very, very nice.
Nice and shaded.
Oh, and we've suddenly rushed back. I didn't edit that very well, did I? No. Sorry, everybody. We've suddenly rushed back to the front of the hotel. So this is the entrance.
Yep, so again, there's a slope up to the entrance as well as the steps. A bit steep and can be a bit treacherous if it's wet, but otherwise it's very accessible. There's the outside patio for the hibiscus bar, which is nice and, again, accessible enough.
Yep, there's a bus stop there, but it's not a public bus stop. That is where the tour buses come to drop people off. And as you can see, it is gated. Very, very safe. We've never felt unsafe. In fact, if you look at some of our other videos, when we went a couple of years ago, we hired a car, we drove round, we went down to the desert, we went all over the place, and it is very, very safe. And these, I think, are just a few little bits of the pool.
Yep, looking particularly spectacular.
Yeah, I think we might be coming to the end.
That was early morning, yes. So we could highly recommend this hotel. Have a look at our other videos. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yep. This hotel is our favourite.
Yep.
And all I will say is, if you want 5-star, all-inclusive with the butler, then book it in the Caribbean or somewhere. This is not it. But if you want family, if you want to feel like you've come home, this is the place for you. It's warm. It's 3 hours from Gatwick. And they will make you feel like you have come home. It's really, really nice, and we can't recommend it enough. Thanks for watching.
Bye.